So you guys are probably wondering, what the heck is this? Well, this line represents the center of the pintle hitch on the on Able right now. So fully unloaded trailer, sitting level. That's where the pintle will go. So I'm thinking of putting it right there, because if you add weight, you're going to need to move the pintle up. So basically the idea that I came up with, and this is probably going to take all day tomorrow, is I'm going to triangulate all of these pieces onto this plate. So the two C channels here, I already have the marks laid out on one of them where I need to cut it. But they're going to triangulate from here up to here on both sides. And then this piece is going to triangulate from the main beam here up to the back of the channel mount. So that'll be probably tomorrow. And then this extra piece here, I might push this out a little bit and tie that piece in. I don't know. I may weld it back to back. The problem why I didn't use it initially, and I used the 2/4 inch pieces there, is the channel sits too far back in here, and it would hit on the other hitch that I've got on the back of the truck while you're making a turn. So it would basically lock up the trailer, and it'd probably cause a lot of damage. So if you're wondering why I didn't use the 3/8 or 5/16 U channel, that's why I didn't use that part. However, I could take that and put it on the back and add even additional support. I'll figure it all out tomorrow. I have to sit on it for a bit, sleep on it for a bit, and think about that, what's going to be the strongest. And I know what your guys' comments are going to be is, that's a pretty weak tongue. Well, of course it is right now, because I haven't done all the gusseting, and I'm actually going to add crossbars in here to tie this into the main part of the trailer, as well as cut out a bunch of triangles, probably out of 1/4 inch plate, and just go to town with those. But that'll be a whole day of me doing that and getting that dialed in. The trailer is square. I measured it several times. It's only off by like 1/8 of an inch, which for a trailer I don't care. It's not a you know, something that needs to be super accurate. It's going to be just fine. Some of you were concerned about, you know, reinforcing the sides of where the axles mount. Well, normally I would do that, but I use both mounting points, so that eliminates the whole issue of having to reinforce the frame. Plus, this is above and beyond for a subframe. You can see this stuff is like, I don't know, 3/8 or 5/16, and it's built, these channels were built to flex. So as far as, you know, people being concerned about cracking and stuff like that, that happens a lot with C channel. I agree with you. C channel will crack a lot because it's mild steel, it's made cheaply and inexpensive. But if you try to price out United Kingdom U channel that's made out of torsional steel, you're going to see the price probably triple. And this stuff is gnarly. So that's the whole reason why I'm really stoked that I got these U channels from Martin at fmtvsales.com. He's helping me out with this build. He's basically sponsoring it, and he's also given me the bed for an M1083A1 that I'm going to use for the decking on this, which is going to turn out pretty awesome. So eventually what it'll look like is this area up here won't look so weird, because the actual deck is going to be a lot taller. It's like from here to the face of the deck, or the top of the deck, is 9 or 10 inches. So this little add-on here is going to look like nothing. Plus, there's a wall on the front of the deck that goes up an additional 18 inches. And that's where those buyer's boxes are going to get mounted. They're going to be side by side. And then I'm going to have to plasma cut out a bunch of this stuff. Like this will have to get a plasma cut for wheel clearances. So I kind of figured it out that I'm gonna have to cut these two and that at least. I'm not sure about the boxes up front there or the tray storage. So I hope that clears up any concerns, or, you know, and as this project goes on, I'm going to add to it. I mean, this is not complete by all means. I'm going to clean up these areas right here. Obviously put some gussets across there so it looks like it's tied. Well, it'll tie it all together a lot better, but yeah, it's going the way I have my vision set up. It's going really well. And like I said, as I build it, more things will come up and I will add to it as I see fit. But other than that, I think that's probably going to be it for today, guys. The one other thing I wanted to mention too is I'm trying to keep this trailer set up so that when I drive Rusty onto the trailer, I've got about, I don't know, I want to say the tongue weight will probably be, I couldn't guess right now, but the way I figured it in my mind is that there's going to be some tongue weight on it so the trailer doesn't have wag. You also have to remember that we're building some pretty heavy ramps for the back that are going to be flip-ups and stow in place vertical, so that will add to the weight back there. Aside from that, there's 3 axles, so I don't think it's going to be much of a problem as far as tongue weight goes. I'm just making sure that I've got a little bit more tongue weight up front than the weight of the back of the trailer would be, so that the trailer doesn't wag around while we're driving down the street. I think I have it figured out. I did some research before I did the drawings on these. So these crossbars, in case you're wondering, tie into the deck, the cross members on the deck. So I'm basically going to stitch weld across both of those to tie the deck down, and then anywhere else it touches is getting welded, and I'll add some bracing to that as well. So I hope that clears up some of the confusion. I saw in the comments on the last video that people were going crazy about what I did wrong, and I understand. I know you guys want me to build this the right way. It's going to turn out awesome. The hardest part today was getting all these triangles figured out, and I just used the old Soka-Toa method to figure out where everything needed to hit in the center. I'm sure you guys remember this from good old trigonometry and calculus. Comes in pretty handy. So, but aside from that, guys, and the long rambling here at the end, I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But as always, I hope you guys are staying safe, take care of each other, and I'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.